Right, good morning. As you can see, I've got a nice clean back with 3 targets. Yesterday I decided to use the PP800 and put the no limit mounts on, and I set it first I done the elevation. I took it right down to 0, so it was tight right at the bottom downwards, and then I brought it up 5 clicks, and then I adjusted the scope mounts to 1.9, and if you look at the top of the target but at the fence, I zoom in and you can see a hole, a pellet hole, see it? Right, zoom out again. Zooming out. Anyway, I was aiming at the middle, and at 1.9, was it? No, 1.3 I think it was. I'll show you the Allen key when we get down there. Ended up going over the target into that fence. So when you do this sort of adjustment, you've got to be really careful to find out what is in front of you. Right, okay, now we go back down to the rifle. Right, okay, now this is a rifle. These are the adjustable mounts I showed you yesterday. The top turret I took right down to bottom until it felt tight, and then I went up 5 clicks. The mount you can see now, I used a 1.3 shim, and that's what caused a lot of trouble when it hit the fence. So the next time I brought it down to an 0.7 because I did have the 0.9, so it was 0.7, which is a very, very thin Allen key. So that goes in there, and I would say it would be the 0.9, so a fraction under 1 mil. So what happened was I started to shoot at the target. I went 5 clicks up, and I'll show you now how it's set for the bullseye. Okay. Now I'll have to put the camera down the bottom because no, I can use the scope cam on the Beeman. I think we'll try that. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, I've got the Beeman camera set onto the middle target. Now I adjusted my no zero mounts to 0.7, 0.8, possible a 0.9 adjustment. The 1.3 went over the target, it hit the fence, which I just showed you the pellet hole, and now I'm going to aim at the bottom of the target as it's now adjusted. As I say, I think it's in between 0.7 and 0.9 somewhere, and so I'm going to go for the middle target. And I'm not sure what pellets I've got in this PP800, but anyway, let's take the caps off. Right, okay, so I'm not quite sure if we... Right, so, but my eye view is too far, my line of sight is too far away, as you can see. So I've really got to try and get somewhere like that, because I can't really go back down any further. So it's going to be a little bit awkward. So here goes, I'm going to go for the middle ball. There's a middle ball there. I'll take the safety off. Right, that's not bad, because I'm really not into the eye relief, so try it again, the balls. Went in the same pellet hole. Right, take the third shot. Still went in the same pellet hole. The fourth shot. And that went in the same pellet hole. And now the fifth shot. And that's just above the pellet hole. So that's a group of 5 all underneath a 5p piece. Yeah, a group of 5 all under a 5p piece, and as I say, on my elevation, hang on, just take the cap off. Right, on my elevation, there's if I went that way, it's going up, that way is down, and I'm 5 clicks away from the bottom of the down. So now I've got 4 revolutions, 4 complete revolutions of the up. And I think if it was capable of doing 300 yards, it'd be doing that easy, but the rifle's not capable. If it's capable of doing 100 yards, which it's not, yeah, I just got so much upwards elevation with just that 0.7, 0.9 adjustment on that scope mount. As I say, if the rifle was capable of doing long distance, it'd do it easy. Yeah. Of course, I'm only guessing about 300 yards, 400 yards. If it was capable, I think it would be doing it, because there's so much elevation. When you think about a circle has got 360 degrees, I can turn that round 4 times, maybe 4 1/4 times on the up. Yeah. And that's how much elevation I've got. Yeah, I've set that at 25 yards, 0.7, 0.9 in between, and I've got all that elevation to play with. Yeah. and you're just seeing the group shot of 5 shots there. And it's all going underneath a 5-pence piece. We'll walk down there and have a look, okay? Oh, nearly tripped over. Right, get the fly off. As you can see, that's very good grouping. 5 shots, and there's no other pellet holes on that target. Yeah, the backboard is safe. But when you're doing this sort of adjustment with no limit mounts, you have to be very, very careful. You've got to make sure there's nothing in front of you, because that's what happens. Where is it? Can't see the pellet hole. Hang on. There's the pellet hole, see? And that's over the top of the target by, I don't know, it could be 10 inches over the top of the target. And that's why you've got to be so careful. It could be a foot over the top of the target, I don't know. Anyway, that's why you've got to be so careful. Right, okay, let's get the beam in. Lift that over the top. I've got nothing really to shoot at. I've just done that small with the PP800 down there. And we'll load one magazine in. The magazine's in, the pellets loaded, and the safety is going off. And I think what we'll do is go for the same target. Same target. It's in the ball. It's in the ball. It's in the ball. It's in the ball. That's in the ball. That's in the ball. And it's just started to rain, so that's in the ball. Oh, do you see that spark? Don't know what that is. That's in the ball. That's in the ball. That's in the ball. That's in the ball. Last shot coming up. And that's in the ball. So it's 12 shots. Empty magazine. 12 shots in the same bullseye. I'll turn this camera off for a minute. Right, okay, that was 12 shots in the same bullseye, plus the 5 shots from the PP800. And if I can get that target off down there, we'll see if it goes underneath a 5p piece. Okay, so we know the grouping of the PP800, the 5 shots went under. It will go under the 5p piece, and now I've just done the Beeman with 12 shots, and we'll have a look to see if they all go under the 5p piece. So that's, what's that? That's 12, 17, is it? 12 and 5, 17. Well, there it is. And I do believe, okay, maybe it won't go under to, but when you think about what it is, the 5 shots was here. That's under a 5p piece, and my shots were there, and that's also under a 5p piece. So I would turn around and say my 0 is nigh on accurate, and now it would be all down to the pellets whether they drift off course or not. Right, okay, it started to spit with rain. The gun's a little bit wet. Anyway, a very short video, but if you liked it, please give the thumbs up, leave your comments and any suggestions, and if it turns out fine later, I might come back out and do a bit more shooting. But I am going out today, so it most probably be tomorrow anyway. I don't know what the weather forecast stated about the weather. It's spitting with rain, so I'm going in, okay? So I'll see you again soon. See you later, bye.